The rain was lashing against the windows of the old Miller house, making the shadows dance in the corners. It was my first time babysitting for them, and the place already felt off. After tucking little Leo into bed, I was exploring the sprawling living room. That's when I saw it. Sitting in a large armchair, almost like a person, was a life-sized clown doll. It had a chipped porcelain face, a painted-on smile that was just a little too wide, and eyes that seemed to follow me. I shivered, chalking it up to the storm and the eerie quiet of the house. I tried to watch TV, but I couldn't shake the feeling I was being watched. Every time I glanced over, the clown was just there, staring. I decided to move it. Its stare was getting on my nerves. I grabbed a blanket from the sofa and tossed it over the doll's head. "There," I muttered, feeling a little foolish. "Night-night, creepy clown." I settled back down, but the relief was short-lived. A few minutes later, Pre-Meadow looked over. The blanket had slipped off its head and was now draped over its shoulders like a shawl. My heart started hammering. Was I seeing things? Did I not cover it properly? I stood up, my palms sweating, and walked over to the chair. I picked up the blanket and, this time, I carefully tucked it all around the doll, making sure it was completely covered. I backed away slowly, my eyes locked on the shrouded figure. I sat for what felt like an eternity, just watching the blanket-covered lump in the chair. Nothing happened. I let out a shaky breath, telling myself I was just tired and my imagination was running wild. The house was old. Maybe there was a draft. Then, the phone rang. The sudden noise made me jump. I picked it up. "Hello." There was silence on the other end, just a faint, static crackle. "Hello, Miller resident," I said, a little louder this time. Still nothing. I was about to hang up when a distorted, whispery voice came through the line. "Check on the children." The line went dead. My blood ran cold. Was it a prank call? Or was it Mr. Miller calling to check in with a bad connection? I decided I should probably check on Leo, just in case. I crept up the stairs, my every step creaking on the old wood. I pushed open Leo's door. He was sound asleep, his chest rising and falling rhythmically. I breathed a sigh of relief. As I turned to leave, my eyes fell on the empty space next to his bed. "That's odd," I thought. Mr. Miller said Leo can't sleep without his favorite clown doll, Tinny Tit May. The realization washed over me like a wave of ice. The Millers didn't have a clown doll. So, who, or what, was sitting in the armchair downstairs? And why did it just call me to get me out of this room? I turned back towards the bed, my heart stopping in my chest. Leo wasn't there anymore. The window was wide open, the curtains billowing in the wind. The phone rang again downstairs. This time, I didn't answer. I just stood there, frozen, listening to it ring and ring and ring.